Morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Stony Ridge Farm. It's nasty out. We got Hurricane Debbie blowing through right now, what's happening? We're gonna do a little walking and talking. We got to walk up and move the cows. Got my cowboy hat on today to keep myself dry. We'll probably periodically have to wipe the screen off here for you guys, or the camera off, so you can see what's going on. But right now, it's relatively calm. You can see the flagpole in the background back there. It's not whipping too awful hard, the wind, but we are getting a lot of rain. We still got to take care of our animals. We still got to take care of the cows. So we're headed up to the pasture right now, and we're going to get the cows moved to a new section of pasture. The biggest danger here on the Stony Ridge Farm, and welcome to everybody that's joining us. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. The biggest danger right now with this is flooding and wind. So it's been really rainy and really wet here for, gosh, almost 3 weeks now. So we didn't have any rain for nearly 2 months. I'm a little squeaky this morning. Didn't have any rain for nearly 2 months. And then we started getting downpours day after day after day. So the ground is saturated right now, totally saturated. Like mushrooms are growing up everywhere. And when the ground is saturated and we've got 60, 80, 100 foot tall trees all around our fence lines, it's quite discouraging, okay? That's my biggest fear, is getting out here and having to chase cows in this storm. Now, a gust of wind is coming through right now. The way this hurricane thing is working, and we're in north central North Carolina, the eye of the storm is supposed to go right over the farm, right over top of the farm. I don't know if it'll change course or not, but it's just going to get worse throughout the day. You guys can see we got some flooding here, water coming off of the buildings. It's just a little bit stressful. But good morning, guys. Glad to have you in here anyway. We're going to go up. We're going to be moving the cows. And of course, I'm safe. It's not a big deal for me. It's just, you can see these bands of rain and wind are coming through. As that hurricane rotates through, a band of rain comes, a band of wind comes. And again, you can see a little flooding right here. It's just going to get worse throughout the day here on the Stony Ridge. So right now, it's calm. It's crazy. It just gets really, really calm, and then bam, it hits again. So, good morning. This is kind of off the cuff here, live stream video. We're streaming on Facebook and both YouTube channels. If you're on the main YouTube channel and you want to see more live farming action, be sure you're subscribed to the Cows and Coffee live stream channel. Love to have you back for our live streams. We do more live streams on Cows and Coffee than we do on the main channel. So jump in. Love to have you. We're going to walk up. The cows are right up here on the top of the hill, and the wind just picked back up. You can see it's about to blow my hat off. It's pretty wild. Just what we can expect from a hurricane. I'm stepping through the pasture. It's squishy, it's wet, it's mushy. There's a lot of water going to come down on the farm. So far, I think we've gotten about 2 inches, but it's coming. More is coming. They say upwards of 10 inches in some places around local here. And I see limbs breaking out of trees like as we speak. Let me turn the camera around. We're going to get you on the cows here, show you guys what's going on before the phone gets too wet for me to show you. But see that big oak tree up on the hill? We just lost a limb out of that. Yeah, my camera's acting silly right now. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to wipe the phone off, guys. Hang tight with me just a second. It's soaking wet. I gotta turn off everything because it's trying to get me. Stand by 1 second. We might blink off for a second. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Just trying to translate. Oh, goodness. There we go. That should be better. It's going to be a little windy. The wind just picked up again. We're about 35 mile an hour wind right now. All right. So, some of you guys let me know if you can still see me in here. I can't read your comments so well right now because the phone is, this is on live streaming on my iPhone and it's extremely wet. Yep. So all you folks that are a little bit north of us, and we're only about 10 minutes from Virginia, we're about 30 minutes north, 35 minutes north of, northeast of Winston-Salem, north of Greensboro, North Carolina. And the cows are right here, right up there. So they are patiently waiting and ready to move. Come on, girls. So my biggest fear, you see these trees encroaching on the pasture, okay? Especially over there. We've got winds out of the east, southeast right now, and that's not typical. When we have winds like that, we lose limbs in our trees and they fall down on the fence and the cows get out. And they will run to get out. They're always wanting to get out. It's pretty funny. So here we are. Hope the Farms. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Scott says he can still hear me and see me. Whoa, big wind gust. Big wind gust. So the least likely place, I hope, for a tree to fall in is this section of pasture. And I've been waiting for the storm to come in to move the cows into this section. Well, let's see what we got going. Morning, girls and boys. Got a few new calves in here, new babies. There, the wind calmed right down. Hey, how you doing? Morning, guys. Morning, moo-moos. Okay. Good morning, guys. So the problem with having a solar well like this, you can see the water tank's down a little bit. We don't have any sun. We don't get any water pumping. But this section of pasture, water puddles up in, so the cows will definitely take advantage of that. Okay, so we're just gonna open this gate right here and let the girls in, girls and boys, and they're gonna be super happy. They've been grazing over here for a couple days now. And we're gonna let them in. Come on, guys. I don't think they know it's a hurricane. They just know it's hungry time. It's time to eat. There you go. Guys, count the cows. How many do you see? 318 has been a problem child, always, never wanting to go where he's supposed to go. Come on. And this cow's calling to its baby. And it can hear its baby back there now. I hear my baby back. Okay, that's a cow move. That's what we got to do. Now next, I've got to hook this up right here. I'm sorry, guys. It's really hard to keep this screen going in the rain like this. Things are popping up everywhere. Yeah, things are popping up everywhere. Don't know why. There for a second, I had a big time hiccup. Here we go. Now we're back. Okay. I don't know what just happened. But let me scroll back through here. One of my good local friends was in here watching, and I think they accidentally just got kicked out of the live stream. Hey, morning. So I got to go over here and make an adjustment to the fence. I'm sorry, guys. It's just really, really wet out here, and we're not getting a very good live stream. The wind is whipping. Plenty of grass for the cows. If we're into a pinch with water, we can always let them into that paddock right there, which has a pond in it, and they'll have access to plenty of water. But water puddles up a little bit right here in this low swag. So as we get a little flooding, the cows will need less and less water. Okay, we're gonna tighten this wire up right there. This is to keep the cows off the fence. And yeah, so let's walk on back through the pasture. It's just the fence line. This is what I was talking about. All these trees and limbs that are hanging over the fence line are soaked with water, and the wind will cause them to break down. Last hurricane we had come through here took out a couple trees, and they fell right there on the fence. So hopefully today is going to be the last day of our hurricane weather. Again, we're just getting the outside bands of the hurricane here on the farm right now. So the wind has calmed down and the rain has stopped for just a second. King, North Carolina, very strong winds in our farm right now. Yeah, it's coming our way. King is up in the mountains that way from here. So this is ranching, this is farming, this is real life, guys. This is what's going on the Stony Ridge. This is it. All right, so I just basically hooked this up here. It turns the power off, and we need to put that back. Cows knocked that off. Plague of badgers, you got your comment highlighted by by the rainstorm. Yeah, we got the rain we wanted, man. We got a little bit more than we wanted right now. So we got to take a couple pieces of fencing down right here. I'm just gonna set up the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. I got to get these gates closed. So hang with me for a sec. Bear with me, guys. If you're just joining us, we are live and the bands are blowing through from the hurricane. The weather's doing okay. It's holding off, but it's not the greatest. All right. Okay. Now the cattle should be good now for the duration here. And I don't know why your comment is... There we go. One more time. My camera's soaking wet. It's starting to pour down rain again. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera lens, but this is Hurricane Central, North Carolina right now. And this is what we're dealing with here on the Stony Ridge Farm. It is a nasty, nasty day. Very nasty day. So, thoughts and prayers, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Thought I'd take you and show you what's going on with the actual hurricane like. It is whipping right now. It is whipping us. So thank you all so much for joining me this morning. Just want to show you a little bit of real farm life. It's nasty out here. I love it. Thank you guys. Take care. Get out of this bed. Going back in the house. Dry off. See ya. Woo!